Hello, and what is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and in this video, we are back in Forza Horizon 2, taking a look at the cars that we want to see as a community in Forza Horizon 3. Now, I posted a video a few days ago, specifically detailing the cars that I wanted to see and that Jeep Guy wanted to see, and in this video, I'm going to be going over the comment section of that video, going over your suggestions, like I said I would, and really bringing forth a representation of what the community, what the community of Forza that watches my channel really wants to see in Forza Horizon 3 as far as cars go. And I'll say right off the bat, Volvo is heavily represented and much loved. So, without any further ado, let's get straight into it. Now, let's see. We've got, I'm going to call out some of the names. Some of the names I'm afraid I may pronounce wrong. I'm sorry if I do. But we've got Isaac Gabrielson, I think. He says, let's see, he's got 5 cars: 1967 Mustang GT500, 2016 Viper ACR, 2016 Aventador SV, 68 Nova, and 2017 GTR Nismo. That's a really good list. I like everything on that list. He's actually got a lot of upvotes on that too. Let's see, James Farrow wants the Boss 429. Let's see, now here we go. Martin Alexson wants the Volvo XC90, XC70, V70, and V90. DJ Bacon wants the Volvo 240, 244, 740, 840, 940, and all pre-2000 models. Let's see. The S60R, 940 Turbo. Let's see. S90 and V90, 242 Turbo Evolution. And so, like I said, Volvo heavily represented and much loved. RC 6x6 says we need the Mercedes G63 AMG 6x6. I am 100% on board with that. That is a brilliant suggestion, as well as his suggestion of the 03 Ford Mustang Cobra. The 03 or 04 Mustang Cobra would be a really cool addition to the game. I really do think that it's a car that doesn't really get added to the game much. I mean, I know we've had the Cobra R, but I feel like the normal Cobra would be a really cool addition. Somebody says, yes, please, to the Polaris RZR. I don't know if that's even possible. I'm not sure if it's even like a possibility that would ever happen in a Forza game, but if it does, I would be totally okay with that coming into the game. Let's see. Now, somebody else, Tucker Graham, says we need lifted trucks in Forza Horizon 3. And I'm very much on board with that. I'm very much on board with the fact that I think they need to be in the game. I know we have trophy trucks, but I think the ability to take, say, a Dodge 1500 and pick whether or not you want a 3-inch lift or a 4-inch lift or an 8-inch lift, and then be able to decide whether if you want 33-inch tires or 35-inch tires or 40-inch tires. I think that would be, like I said, a really cool mechanic to add to the game, because it would make that truck better and worse at different elements of going off-road. I think it'd be a really cool thing to put in the game. Plus, it would add the ability to say, it would add the ability to further express your own customization tastes in a truck. And I mean, I know I have a lot of guys on my channel that come over from off-roading stuff like Spin Tires, and a lot of these guys are like, yes, we want trucks, we want off-road, and some guys are like, oh, that's not what Forza's about. But at the end of the day, Forza's about expressing how you carry your car passion, and some of those guys have their passion in trucks. And with that being said, though, about lifted trucks, I want to also add in a little note about being able to lower a truck, because if you want to build a street truck, you should be able to do that too, because I know that that's also a thing in Australia, which with utes and things like that. I mean, it's not so much with American trucks down there, but I think it'd be a really cool addition to be able to actually, you know, lower your Silverado or your Ram and make a street truck. Now, on to some more suggestions. We've got oh my god, from Logan Thornton. This is an amazing suggestion. Rotary engine Mazda pickup. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And Austin Hall says because roadkill. And I support both of those comments 100%. But let's see. Anthony Plummer, sorry. Plummer? It's not spelled not spelled with a B. It's spelled with 2 M's. So, 2-door Chevy Nova and a 53 Ford Coupe. Interesting suggestions. I like them. Also, he says, forgot to add Ford Thunderbird, bring the wagon back, also rat rods, and a 64.5 Ford Mustang. It's an interesting suggestions. 70s F-150. Okay, that's cool, because the 70s, like, F-150s and trucks like that really kind of lend themselves to the hot rod community. So when the hot rod community comes into something, generally power ensues. Let's see. Forza Horizon 3 from Teriyaki King. Okay, he's got a massive list, actually. Toyota Tundra and Tacoma, both stock and TRD Pro versions. First-gen Nissan Frontier, 80s Toyota pickup, Nissan S-Chassis, S13 and S15, and Rocket Buddy kits for them, as well as facelifts for the S13 and S14. Mazda Speed 3 and Mazda Speed 6, Mazda Protege, BMW E39 M5. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Let's see. Nissan R chassis, R30 to R35. I don't know. I'll have to come back to that one. Audi RS1, Audi S8, Subaru Legacy, Spiker C8, KTM Crossbow, Mercedes E36 wagon. He says that would look so baller drifting, which I agree. Mercedes SLC 43 AMG, Mercedes S-Class, 90s to present, all trim levels. I don't know about all trim levels, but that would be a really interesting car to see in the game. Hellcats. Dalton Bruns says Hellcats, all Hellcats, and the ability to swap the Hellcat engine. Now, the ability to swap the Hellcat engine would be awesome. Just to have that be an available swap, I am so supportive of that. And I think that that could be possible. I think that that's something that the devs could do. I think that's something they could pull off. And I love the Hellcat Challenger and Charger, and I would love to see them both back in the game. The Hellcats are really, really cool cars. They really are. They're a massive, heavy, big power muscle car that's pretty much the most accurate 2016 representation of the 1970s that you could possibly have. So I am totally on board with having those in the game and with the ability to swap those into any vehicle. Or, oh god, can you imagine a Hellcat Miata? Holy crap, a Hellcat Miata would be amazing. Now let's see. Levi Waldron has a bunch of support on this comment or on this suggestion, and he says 2017 Ford F-250 or a dually. Now, I don't know about a dually, because a dually doesn't really lend itself to speed. It more lends itself to pulling, but at the same time, the Super Duty F-Series would be a really cool truck and series to see into the game. And I think it goes along with the fact that a lot of people want to see diesels more heavily represented. I mean, we had the Hummer with the Duramax in it, and it was a really cool idea. It was really cool to have it in the game. God, that was a fail. It was really cool to have it in the game. Some people liked it, some people didn't. It had monstrous torque, and I feel like if we at least had, you know, one or two vehicles that could represent, you know, Duramax, Cummins, and Powerstroke, I think it would satisfy the diesel crowd, and it would really allow for a more diverse car/truck list, and vehicle selection. I mean, and again, with Forza's engine swaps, oh god, you could go absolutely mental with that. It's like, I think this 1970-something Mustang should have a Ford Powerstroke turbo diesel. God, can you imagine that? That'd be ridiculous. That would be crazy. I don't know how you'd be able to even keep that under control. You'd have insane amounts of torque. You would have so much torque, you wouldn't even know what to do with it. Before we finish up, I want to go over a couple more suggestions that we have, because the video is almost over. But we've got some suggestions here from Fordman 8801. He says Ford SVT Lightning, Ford Falcon, SVT Cobra Terminator, not the R, Ford Torino Talladega, Crown Vic, and yeah, Crown Vic would be awesome. 60s Lincoln Continental. He says, I like the idea of diesel trucks. That would be cool. Let's see. And we've got time for a couple more suggestions. Dennis Robertson says Cadillac Escalade ESV, Lincoln Navigator L, Ford Expedition, GMC Yukon XL, Chevy Malibu, Chevy Suburban, and Chevy Tahoe. He likes SUVs, apparently. So, I don't know about the Tahoe, but definitely the Escalade ESV would be an awesome, awesome addition to the game. Awesome addition. But if you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to smash that like button. Tell us in the comment section down below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more daily videos like this one. And I will see you guys in the next one. If you have any other cars you want to suggest, let me know in the comment section below. Let's tweet this out 2 Turn 10, 2 Playground games. Let's get our suggestions out there, get them out into the community, and hopefully we'll see a bunch of new cars in the game that we haven't seen before, either on, who knows, in DLC or whenever they end up coming out. So again, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one.